3, 2, 1. What curveballs can I get thrown at me today? We'll see how that goes. Oh, wrong one. Right one. Alright, there we go. We should be streaming. Alright. Oh boy, back to this mamma jamma. See how much it's going to drive me crazy because I have no idea where my big freaking eraser went. I have no clue. I think it's in the cup or anything. No, but there's a larger one that just fell out. Sweet. That'll make my night too. Oh, come back here, you. Yes. Cool. I don't know where the other one went, but that's fine. I found a better one. Well, something better than I had, so that'll work. Oh yeah, we forgot to do the exposure rate. Let's just go with 1, 2. That should do good. All right. It's that time again to start working on this big, beautiful bastard. And trying to see where we can get it at today, because still a lot to do. And I mean a lot to do. And I am very far away from the desk. Alright, get both the nippers ready to go, and we're ready to start. And we start with WA. What the fuck is that shit? Excuse me? That is tiny, and I'm probably going to lose it. What the fuck is that? How does that even count as parts? They're so small. I thought Gojolos had small parts. Oh no. I'm not having a bad day, but it's not, I don't feel that great myself. Could be worse, technically. Could be worse. QN. What color is that? WP. I swear that was a silver part. Those are dark parts. I'm gonna be. Where's that white? That's WQ1. Q1. Q2. Oh, it's the weird silvery bits. Okay. Yo, Storm, what up? All right. Yeah, I hear you. I hate being sick. I hate it. It's the worst. 22s, okay. Neat. $22 and then what? 2. Ah, I see. 2. Sauce and Anju must buy. Yes, you must buy. What up, Dakota? Dude, yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, man. Yeah, the Cassatria can be a little bit of a bitch, especially on those the shield verniers. Those little shields are a nightmare. The legs can be a bit tricky, and the arms are not the best articulation. It's still a great kit. It's just it is a little rough. I would not doubt you on thinking that. And Storm, you know, if you buy a Sinanju OVA, you gotta get a Takumi. I only say that because then you make the very best. Dude, trust me, Storm. Spend the extra money to get the Takumi kit. Makes the Sosby Verka look like shit, because it's 10 times better than the Sosby Verka. I know. Yes, you bought a model kit, but trust me, the Takumi conversion kit takes that kit from being mediocre to god tier. Ooh, gotta love it. Hey, I just love the fact that yeah, I might be making the freaking big guys freaking angry most of the damn time. Well, a couple specific people, and I'd love it. I love when they lash out and make vague attempts at thinking about trying to name people who they have no idea what they're talking about. Ooh, don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Damn it. At least I dropped the big part. Thank you, big part. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, the RG is really good too. It's just be careful. I will tell you right now, fuse the waist. The waist will break. I've had two of the, both of my copies, the waist little thing will stress out and break on you. Fuse it together with glue. The little waist gimmick they tried to do on that was terrible. But other than that, it's like it's a decent kit. They tried to do like some extendo waist, and it's so stupid. It's like, why did you guys even make this? And I'm going to kill whoever decided this thing is supposed to be this way. Jesus Christ, that is a nightmare, and I gotta do one more. The Real Great Sosby is great too. I mean, that thing, they're both really good kits. The Sinanju will need more work than the Sosby will. The Sosby is still like really, really good though. I didn't know what scale we were talking. I was assuming Master Grade, since that's been kind of the big topic lately. Okay, so that's the way to do that one. Stick it on, then clip it off. That was so much easier that way. All right, keep an eye on everything. Sorry I skipped yesterday, guys. I've just been working through a couple things at home, and I just needed some time to get shit done. Same thing with Saturday. I was not feeling it. I felt like crap, and I just needed to take a little bit of some time off. Because really, I've been putting the stream like mile Stein in backlog, but I want to get the Sazabi, might get the Verkaz. Don't get the Sazabi Verkaz is good. I still say the real grade's the best version. If the Sazabi Verkaz wasn't chunky as shit, I would say it's the best. It would be the best bet. Especially the Sazabi Verkaz is not really the best answer lately, because we have the FF funnels coming out from DL. There's a weapons pack coming out from DL, and DL also has the Gatling guns, which are a lot more scaled down for it. So there's so much more you can do with the real grade Sazabi than you can with the Sazabi master grade right now, if you really want to amp up a kit. Set that 140 for the massive line, etc. That's 1 plus. No, dude, I love RG. I love the RG line. Don't get me wrong, I love the RG line. You've actually brought up a topic I'm probably going to be bringing up for next week. Oh, for this week's podcast. And there won't be a podcast next week. I'm on call. There will be no streams next weekend. This weekend, we'll have everything going normally, but next weekend, no streams. Because I have to work the holiday weekend. Yay! Which will probably result in me in a lot of overtime. And I'm counting it as a holiday weekend because it's going to be Black Friday and blah. Well, Black Weekend. Let's just call it what it will be. Luckily, it's only a 3-day, not a 4-day. Bonus money. Not anymore. Not anymore. It is no longer bonus money. That is going to be money that's going to go towards other things. Two weeks ago, yes, bonus money. Now it's no longer bonus money. Till I can get things back the way I want it to be. Oh, it'll help. It'll help. It'll help. It'll get me some extra stuff done. I've got plans, and if I get overtime, it's going to be going towards the plans I got going. Now, it just sucks because it would have been. Like, what was it? My target for overtime has been 8 hours because that's $200 more on my checks, and that would be great. That'd be awesome for right now. If everything was going the way it was going 2 weeks ago. But now that might help me fix a couple things or pay some bills down. So. Also, space is a factor. Yeah, I hear that. But no, you brought up something we'll talk about on the podcast. I didn't get to finish my sentence before I was looking at chat. Preference size. I know there's a big split and divide when it comes to the community. And this goes through everyone. Some people have certain tastes. Some people don't have certain tastes. Some people have a size preference. Some don't. I know of some people who only prefer perfect grades. Well, who more prefer perfect grades only. I myself am a connoisseur. I buy everything. I'm not the biggest connoisseur of SDs. I know there are some guys who love SDs to death. I like them in passing and spare. There are a few I do like. There are a few I don't. But that will be a great topic for this week's podcast is size, well, grade preference. And how contentious the issue can be. There are some hard liners and a lot of stuff that we can go into about that. Actually, I should write that down so that way I don't lose that. I have my own thoughts, and I'm going to keep that kind of... All right. Bullshit, you can't connect to my S Pen. Fuck off. Notes taken. No, literally, it's like I'm literally going to write it down so I don't forget it, because my ass is going to forget about it because of the fact I've got so much shit to do at work. Work is just going crazy because we're leading up to two of the biggest holidays for us. For my specific group, Christmas and Thanksgiving are the two busiest and the two blurriest holidays. We don't get a break till after the new year. Ah, okay, so you're going for more of that. You're kind of going more Van style. Because Van does that where everything's like, he wants everything to be the exact same size all day long. Because Vanathon has very little to anything outside of the 144 scale. Or even anything outside of high grade. WS. Oh, I don't remember what that one was. There's not a whole lot of them left, so let's see. XM, WO. Can't hide from me now because there's not very many parts left. WP, are you WS? What are you? You're WQ2. What was that? Oh. WS1? Yes, WS1. I myself, I don't know. I can't go in. I will go into more of that on the weekend. I have opinions. Trust me, I do. Nothing like some people do. Because trust me, there are some people out there who get a bit spicy on some of that. Damn near religious on that. There's an representing the suit. More MGRG and PG. Yeah. I've got a few high grades. I don't mind high grades. It has to be the right high grade. There are very few, and there's a couple that I can talk about in leagues about because, yeah, they just did everything correctly on them. But it's a very special case on some of them. Try to double up on kits, yeah. Wife loves 144, so we have them both. Okay, yeah. No, that's a smart way of doing it, man. Like, my biggest pet peeve about this kind of style argument is the whole that everybody has to start at the lowest point and move their way up. I still tell people that it's like, don't pay attention to grade. Grade is just whatever way you want to start. You're not a 2-year-old, so you don't need to start in high grade or EG. You can start wherever you want as long as you know your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s and you can follow directions. Because that's how I got in trial by fire. Oh, dude, Dakota, I always tell everybody, I jumped in at the worst point possible. I jumped in on a freaking real grade Wing Zero custom. One of the hardest real grades at the time. It's still sitting on my wall. Still looks pretty damn good. Could be better. I want to do another one with Susan model wings at some point and do a much better job on it. But it's still in my collection and still looks great. And I have no regrets on starting there. Zala. Exactly. Yeah, I will say that I did. I learned pretty early on. Like, that's kind of why I like. How can I say? I for the longest time I didn't really like high grades. I didn't have the appreciation for them because I found them to be a bit simple and not what I was looking for. I was trying to go big or go home at the time. I hadn't matured enough to understand that some high grades are worth it, but I also had some bad. I had some bad experiences with some high grades. Note of one being the Starbuild Strike high grade was just a terrible model kit. That thing is just the worst. It's like IBO level of bad. Hated every second of building it. And then Double X. Doing the Double X high grade just wasn't as satisfying as I wanted back then. So it kind of made me not really like high grades for the longest time. I learned to appreciate more of them later on. Yo! Hell yeah, dude. Damn. Everybody be getting sick today. Jesus. Your wife's sick. Donette's sick. God, everybody's getting sick already. We're not even into the winter months. Well, we're just barely into the winter months. Makes them happy with once it's completed. I never hated it. Oh, dude, I've had a few that I've really hated. I cannot deny there are a few kits I absolutely despise because I view my time and I view my monetary value very, very high, and you have to do something pretty bad to make me hate the kit. There are how many that I actually hate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6. About 6 kits I actually really hate. See, that's good. Puppies, I'm gonna sleep in the truck, away from people. Oh yeah, there you go, dude. So we'll go over a couple of them that I actually really hate. I would go on. But want to go pick them up? Do we want to do a share night? I mean, I'm not gonna get very much building done if I go grab these kits. No. I'll save them for. I'll do an actual video for it. It'll be a lot easier. So we'll just go over 2 that I really hate at the moment. One of them, which is the RG Justice or Infinite Justice. I don't remember which one it is. That thing was a nightmare to build. I mean, this was coming. I built a few kits. Yeah, it was in my early on stages, but it was. I think I'd already just built the Strike Freedom, and I didn't mind the Strike Freedom. But then doing the Infinite Justice, oh my god. And it doesn't like its glider. It hates the glider to death. I absolutely hate that kit. One of the worst model kits I've ever put together. Oh, what's another one that's a good one? We said Star Build. Oh, yeah. Well, we're not going to gripe on that one. Then I'll just go to the 2 that I really despise completely. Because they just feel like cheap plastic and they just want to fall apart all the time. That's the HG Rex and the Full Mechanics Barbatos 4th form. Not the funnest kits ever. Not the funnest kits. I'll go ahead and get them. Do a video on it. Dude, I know, Driz. You saw me when I built mine. I reamed out every... After what I knew about the freaking Sinanju bust, I reamed out every peg and slot on that bitch, on the freaking Sazabi. I was like, we are not doing that again, where we're just going, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. I sanded and freaking reamed out every single part on the freaking Sazabi. Really, I didn't mind the HG Live Lance. It's the only one of the battle logs that I actually liked the idea of, and I didn't have a problem building. It is a high grade. It's a straight up fucking high grade. It's a straight up fucking high grade, but I didn't mind it. But I can see somebody not liking it. Yeah, it's because they went back to the old style of it's a high grade 1.0. That's probably where I came into it and where you came into it. You came into it knowing that it could be good, but didn't understand that it was IBO quality. Where this is almost no grade high grade. Where there's very little fun about it in some areas and very cheap feeling. That's exactly what I expected of those battle log kits. I wasn't expecting anything more. Same thing how I feel about the Witch from Mercury kits. Yo. Yeah, that's where I really don't like. I don't like IBO high grades, and I don't like Witch from Mercury high grades, and I definitely don't like the new high grades coming out soon. They're not the high grades we were getting previously. Some of the ones from Build Fighters, Divers, the high grade 2.0s that we got were much higher quality. HUC and some of the other seed line kits were coming out really, really nice. Then they've gone backwards. It feels like the quality's gone back. And I've heard EGs actually almost have more quality than current day and era high grades. And that's sad. Oh, right, dude. Yeah, but you're going with a full-on paint scheme, so yours is going to look really good, Driz. All right. Oh, boy. So what do I need now? WA, WR. So back to WA. Hello, WA. WA 28 and 27. 28, 27. Done at Salisbury Stein. Look. Oh, yeah. The Schwarzette? Not really. I don't like any of the Witch from Mercury kits. I really, really don't like any of the Witch from Mercury kits. Nowhere near enough to buy any of them. I find the designs to be plain and just... They feel 30-minute missions. Yo, yeah, dude, go get some sleep, man. If you feel like shit, go get some sleep. You're talking to the guy who's literally taking mental health breaks every so often. So if you don't feel good, go get some sleep. Oh, man. Especially where you live, Driz, that's probably a fucking dark-ass walk, too. Yeah, but that's not how being sick works. You can sleep all day, but that don't make you feel better. That just means you slept all day. Dude, I don't like them. I don't like any of them. Had we got some really awesome master grades that had like really great detail work to them, sure, maybe I'd probably be more in line on them. But when they look like straight up IBO fucking IBO slash 30-minute mission kits that just have Gundam flair to them, I'm not really that excited about it, and I'm not a big fan of the aerial. Okay. Nice. God, it'll be terrible. And also, they just made it, most of the people on TikTok, well, certain people made it worse with the aerial because, of course, everyone has to be 14-year-olds. And I had to basically make myself just go like, yeah, no, this is not making me like it anymore. It's actually making me dislike this kit, that mobile suit, even more with how much people were being kind of not the funniest. WR2 is probably white. No, that's WP1. WR2 is black. There we are. Hello. And that's the underside of that. I am probably not going to detail that because it probably won't get seen. G is the Devil Gundam from G. Yeah, yeah. See, I can even get down with, like, I do want to get the God Gundam high resolution and the God Gundam real grade, but it's just so I can steal parts off of them. I'll probably still build them and make them look nice, but it's so I can steal parts off of them. But they're not a bad design. Just all the other Gundams from G Gundam that are kind of like wonky. Yeah, so that's the shoulder mount. Yeah, I'm not going to detail that because even if I display it, you'll never see that, and I'd rather keep on moving. '16 and 17. 17 goes in front, 16 goes in back. And that's perfectly fine. I didn't say the show was bad. I just said the model kits look like not the best. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of IBO, but I can still watch it. A good series will get me to watch by just the mobile suits alone looking good. If I think the mobile suit looks awesome, I'll freaking probably watch. IBO I watched because it was the newest Gundam series, technically. I had no idea about IBO when I jumped into it. one of her cock until you can make it good. Or just get the Chigokin or the Tamashi. Those are gonna be like the closest thing you'll probably get to like a. The Chigokin I think is 1/100 and the Tamashi is 1/44 scale, but it'll be like that's the only way you can get like the true best version of them, like the Barbados did. Where the best Lupus Rex you can buy is the Tamashi Nation Lupus Rex. I know they're not model kits, but it's like those are the only way you're gonna get like an anything form that are close to perfect. There you go. Well, that's why I went and rewatched all the Zoids series. I went and rewatched Chaotic Sentry and New Sentry because I was building a bunch of those kits at this time. And I was like, I still really miss those friggin' series. Let me go rewatch them while I do things. And yeah, I was not disappointed by Zoids. Zoids has never disappointed me because it's a series that's just so good. I'm probably going to glue those in place because I don't want that to fall off ever. There we go. I just love how the IBO side story is getting like a full-on like movie and shit. Like, you guys could have brought this out a long time ago and it would have been actually probably pretty good, but now the follow-up is just going to be really, really cringeworthy, I'm going to say. But the IBO fanboys are going to go mental for it. Oh, man. I am not good with painting, so I would butcher a resin kit. That is my problem. I wish I was as good as some people can be. Driz in the chat with painting. I have tried. I need to try again at some point with a better setup. I am so bad at painting, it's not even funny. I have tried. I've tried. I need to try the better setup. The setup I had was just trash, and I was getting really bad results. Like, the most I can do right now is rattle cans and do pretty damn well, but that's also because I'm going, like, super fucking hard on it. And who knows, I'm probably trying to do too much when I try to paint. Like, I couldn't get it to feel like I was actually painting when I was trying to get my little shitbox painting setup going. I just couldn't get the spray pattern to be consistent, even with, like, the thinnest paint I could ever make. Didn't help I didn't have an actual setup or anywhere to actually sit. I was trying to do it outside and doing a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, there's what I need. Hello, why do you have to be around a million things? And no, not polycap, really. WO41? 41, I thought that was a polycap. Fuck me. Oh. I'm just being Mr. Butterfingers today. Really, I found that, what's it called? Especially for where I live, I've tried to do lacquers and I've tried to do enamels, and they don't like the humidity in Houston. I found acrylics don't mind humidity, but if I can ever get an indoor setup going, I can control humidity with dehumidifiers and everything. So I could actually do lacquers and enamels. But outside, they do not like the humidity. It's doing the masking that also, like, God. I used to do cars for a long time. I used to actually work for a Mako. And just getting cars masked off was a nightmare, let alone trying to mask off a teeny tiny part to paint a screw. On a Gundam, because we have to be extra when we paint. WR3 WR13. There you go. Masked off everything. Yeah, no, dude, I don't know. It's the same thing with, like, when people sit there and paint 1/44 scale, like real grade 1/44 scale minis, and it's like, Jesus Christ. How the hell did you keep your hand that damn still? I'd be shaking like I'm freaking goddamn trying to... My hands would be shaking so bad you'd think I'd have a certain freaking medical disorder. Trust me, I'm bad at it too. Like the stuff I do, like, I mean, didn't even come out that great. I mean, they're okay. There's a little bit of smudging on some of those rockets, and yeah, those are okay, I would say at best. It could be better if I was using doing primer and putting a gloss coat behind it and then going over top of it and doing all this stuff. I don't have time for that. Quick, simple, swipe and done. Yeah, trying to get an idea of how this is supposed to look. Yeah, that's where I don't get along with the guys on TikTok. There's a couple people on TikTok who just absolutely despise me because I sit there and I don't agree with their rhetoric that you have to paint no matter what. Now, if you aren't making masterpieces when you paint, that you're a bad model kit builder. And we're already seeing that gigantic freaking pushback on that. God, I am trying to get an idea of how this is going to go together. Okay, so then we're attaching all the parts to it. Okay. And then... So the barrel shroud will go over top of that. Okay, so we have more parts going over top of that. That's going to go over top the... God, I'm trying to see how that's going to go. So that goes over top the back portion. So yeah, we can do and black all that out. Okay, yeah. And what colors are those? Oh, okay. So those are darker colors. So we can black that all out. We can black the rear portion out. We do have extra parts going on top of there, right? I'm trying to understand how this is going together. I am so utterly confused. Oh, okay, so it's part of that one. Okay, I see it. So yeah, okay. Okay. I think I see how this color scheme is going to go. Okay. Okay, I kind of understand it. Ugh. Oh, right. Spray and pray and go for it. Hell fucking yeah. Spray and pray and done it today, yep. I want to finish more kits than I'd have to paint. That's my thing why I don't paint. I mean, you guys have seen me do multi-month-long kits just on the LED projects. Let alone if I was doing these massive paint jobs on top of that. It would be insane. I'd never finish anything. It's kind of why I draw the line at doing like super over-the-top paint jobs. I'd never get things done. I mean, one of my longest kits that's being done technically needs an insane amount of room for them just to even be set up. There's still parts that need to be detailed, and just we're talking regular detail work. And he's like 70% done. It's just I haven't gotten it finished yet because one of the backpacks took like 3 months to get the paint done. And that was just a basic job, but I did it well. It just took that long between getting all the parts, all the paints, and getting in with regular kits being done at the time. Yay, thank you, phone. Oh, you're still going. Thank you, phone. Oh, good. That one wasn't making noise. Good. The fuck, where is that at in there? So I kind of think I like the detail style I do. I like doing the quasi cell shaded. It's not completely cell shaded technically, because I'm not doing also the layer, like the scratch lines or anything. And I'm trying to think, it's semi cell shaded, I would call it. The backlining is always fun to do. It gives it a unique look, and I just had to look at the looking at the freaking the new right now. And it has a lot of detail work done to it. It brings out the kit. It stands out a lot more. I love the way of doing that. Yeah. Yeah, let's make sure we're looking good on the other one. Oh, yeah. Ah, we're really high up. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me double check that. So that goes on top of it. That's where our little green part I've been holding on to goes to. Trying to see. So that's the rear portion of the gun. Yes, you do see that line. I think. Okay. Yo, later. Ooh, it's already 9:08. Goddamn. I will be stopping at 10 o'clock. That is my cutoff. The weekdays are always the short streams because that's all the time I have for it during the week. So we got about an hour left. And that hour gives me just enough time to get things done around. All right. Keep an eye on everything. shit. Where'd it go? Right in front of my face. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in here. I am right there. Oh, okay, so it specifically wants the... There we go. Okay, I'll get those in here in a second, but then I need you. Oh, shit. WN what? WN2? You are WN1. I don't need you. I need WN2. I see them. All right. Fucking ass. The fuck? What? Does that portion need to be blacked out? Does that get covered at some point? Da-da-da-da. Yes, it does. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, cool. Okay. Does the front of that gun get anything? Yes, it does. So I don't have to worry about that. Yep, that's right. Okay, same thing as the first, just as worse. Ugh. God, my allergies are killing me, apparently. I've been flying all day long, and then all of a sudden now it's killing me. Come back here. All right. That's fitting a bit tighter than it should. Okay. am I having an issue on? Oh, I see what fucking had an issue. Fun. Now I have to take it all back apart again. I hate this piece already. Okay, so those are falling out of place, which is fun. So let me see if I can pull that back apart. All right. So that's about as far as we got today with this one. So they just take forever to get done. And it is tight. Like, just even getting this far was not a nightmare, but geez, was that a lot of work. Still a lot left to go. Still got to get the rest of the furniture on it, and then it's pretty much ready to go. But damn. That is proving to be a very tight fitting model kit. And there's still a lot more I got left to put on this thing because it's got a whole breech that goes out to about right there. Well, you can't see me. About out to there for that breech action on that. Which I don't know why it has the brake action on it. It's magazine fed. So weird. It's like, why would you have a brake loader when it's magazine fed? That's so weird. But we'll be back on this tomorrow. I am on call, but I'm going to try to stream tomorrow since I already missed one day this week already. But as always, thank you all for watching, and I will see everyone tomorrow. I know we're a little bit early, but that's fine. Short streams on the weekdays, we all know that. Short streams on Sundays because I just don't have a lot of time, and I got to get some stuff done. Thank you all for watching. I'll see everyone later. Thank you, and bye-bye.